Imagine you are forced to dance, not for a few minutes, not for a fun night out, but for days, without sleep, without food, without water. Your feet are bleeding, your heart is pounding like a drum about to burst, and you are screaming for mercy, but your legs just won't stop moving. This sounds like a twisted horror movie script, but in July 1518 this was a terrifying reality for the city of Strasbourg. It started with one woman, then a dozen, then 400. They didn't stop until they collapsed, or died. Welcome to history's most bizarre nightmare, the dancing plague. It was a sweltering summer day. The air was thick with heat and the smell of sewage. Suddenly a woman named Frau Trophia stepped out of her house and into the narrow street. There was no music, no celebration. But she began to twist, twirl, and shake. Neighbours watched, confused. Was she drunk? Was she possessed? She danced for hours, then days. By the end of the week, she had collapsed from sheer exhaustion, soaking in sweat and blood. But the moment she woke up, she started dancing again. And then the horror truly began. It didn't stay with her. It spread. Like a virus of rhythm, neighbours joined in. Within a week, 34 people were dancing alongside her. Within a month, the crowd had swelled to 400. Men, women, children, moving in a chaotic, silent trance. Now, this is where the story gets truly insane. The city council was panicked. They called in the best doctors of the time. Their diagnosis? Hot blood. They believed the victims' brains were overheated, and the only way to cure them was to let them dance it out. So instead of stopping the madness, the city encouraged it. This is the ultimate irony. To cure the plague, they fed the plague. They cleared a grain market to build a massive dance floor. They hired professional musicians to play drums and pipes 24/7. They even paid strong men to hold up the dancers who were too weak to stand, forcing them to keep moving. They thought they were saving the citizens. In reality, they were building a stage for a massacre. The plan backfired spectacularly. The music didn't cure them. It acted like gasoline on a fire. Seeing others dance created a mass psychological trigger. The market square turned into a graveyard. History records say that at the height of the plague, up to 15 people were dying every single day. Heart attacks, strokes, broken ribs, dehydration. People were literally dancing themselves into early graves. Those who survived were hallucinating, begging for the music to stop, claiming they saw demons forcing their limbs to move. It wasn't a party anymore. It was hell on earth. So, what actually happened? For centuries, historians were baffled. Some say it was ergotism, poisoning from toxic mold on rye bread, which can cause hallucinations and spasms. But ergotism usually cuts off blood supply to the legs, making it impossible to walk, let alone dance. The most likely answer is even scarier because it's purely psychological. It's called mass psychogenic illness, or mass hysteria. Strasbourg in 1518 was a place of extreme misery, famine, disease, and religious fear. The stress was so unbearable that the collective mind of the city just snapped. They believed they were cursed by St. Vitus, a saint who could punish sinners with forced dancing. Because they believed it, their bodies made it real. The cure prescribed by the doctors, the music and the stage, only confirmed their fears, locking them into a trance they couldn't escape. Eventually the survivors were taken to a shrine to pray for forgiveness, and the dancing finally stopped. But the dancing plague remains a chilling reminder of how fragile the human mind really is. Under enough pressure, reality breaks down. And sometimes, the cure is far more dangerous than the disease. What do you think caused this madness? Was it a biological poison, or the power of belief? Let me know your theory in the comments below. And if you want to uncover more dark mysteries hiding in history books, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.